You're watching DCTV News, a student media production from the Digital Media Department at San Joaquin Delta College. I'm Ashley Hallinan.
And I'm Joseph Burgos Velarda. Thanks for joining us today. This is the show that brings you news and information that happens on the San Joaquin Delta College campus.
We are so glad you could join us for today's show. We have a packed lineup of stories to share with you, so let's dive right in.
That's right, Ashley. First up, we're shining a spotlight on our nationally ranked campus speech and debate team, who continue to make waves with their exceptional performance on the competition circuit. Here is Nico Combs with the story.
My name is Coach Tony. I am the Director of Forensics at San Joaquin Delta College. Speech debate, sometimes called forensics, but speech debate is basically an academic event that involves several different events, kind of like track and field, where you have people that compete in debate, you have others that compete in speech events, and you have a third set of events called interp events, where you practice different arts of storytelling like slam poetry, like dramatic interpretations. Right now, next semester, we're going to meet on Wednesdays, starting at 10:30 to 1:30, and we meet every Wednesday, and then we have independent coaching sessions where we meet via Zoom or in person. There's a different kind of modalities that we have for students to make it, to meet their needs of their schedules. And we attend tournaments depending on what semester and what students qualify for. In the fall semester, we go to about 4 to 5 tournaments. And in the spring semester, depending on how many tournament students qualify for, we go from anywhere to 3 to 6 tournaments. So the opportunities for the speech debate teams are abound. There's so many. Our number one thing is we strongly agree with students getting out of school without having to pay that much money. And so we really drive and strive for our students to get scholarships. So every single semester, at the end of every year, we send out several students on scholarships so they can get out of school without paying for it. We have about right now, people that used to be on the team, there's about 8 former students currently in graduate programs that are getting graduate coaching stipends. And so they made it through San Joaquin Delta with some of the different types of benefits we had here. Didn't have to pay for their school. They got scholarships to go to college, didn't have to pay for their school. And now they're teaching on coaching stipends without having to pay for school. So they're gonna get a graduate degree without ever have to pay for school. The second benefit that happens is we send our students to really competitive schools. Like every single semester, we send at least 1 or 2 students to Berkeley. We got a student right now at UCLA who's actually writing for the LA Times, just entertainment writer, Danielle Broadway, pretty awesome. We basically get our students prepared to get the school of their dreams. Like one of the things I asked them in the fall semester is, what school do you want to go to? Where's your dream school? And I can't tell him sometimes, like, I can't get into that school, but I would really love to go here. And we figure out a way to get them there. 9 out of 10 times, if it's your dream school and you want to go, we help you take the right classes. We help you get the right counseling services. We help you organize with the right types of support. Plus, the team just wraps a big hand of support around you to help you get to the goal that you want to get to. So those are some of the biggest benefits of joining the team. It just really makes your college experience so much better, in my personal opinion. Our team's recent trip to Michigan was as a National Forensics Association, one of the most prestigious, hardest tournaments of the semester. And it's a week-long trip. It was in Michigan, so it's kind of mentally taxing. And it's basically 6 straight days of competition. And so if you imagine, if you will, you might have 200 students who all qualify for this national tournament from every school throughout the United States, Canada, and whatever. If they can make it, you qualify for it, you can go. And then out of that 200, only the top 36 make it to the out rounds. That gets cut to 16. That gets cut to the final 6 into a final round, or I think it goes 16 and then 8, or it might be bigger than that, but whatever it is, it's like 3 rounds, octafinals, quarterfinals, and then finals, or semifinals, and then finals, and that's the top 6 speakers of that event. And then from there you get ranked 1 through 6, so you can tell who the top speakers of the nation. It's a grueling event. I'm pleased to admit this year we had 2 people break at that tournament, and both of those students ended up breaking in novice nationals. So we had a novice semifinalist in LB debate, and we had a novice speaker that was 4th in the nation in novice impromptu speaking. And we ranked 1st in California, 1st in NFLD amongst community colleges in the nation, and 10th overall at the tournament. I mean, absolutely amazing. Like, we put it down And we took out teams like the Sac State. We took out our sister school down the street, UOP. We were ecstatic. We got a big cup and trophy that we all took a picture with. I don't know. It was amazing. It was amazing. And all of that does a good job of getting our students on the map. And we had several colleges coming down here talking to our students and ask them where they were going the next semester. And that's why we do it. Our success sheds light on our program, and that gives students more opportunities to get scholarships and more opportunities to get different academic pursuits that they may want to look into or pursue. If there's students that are interested, you don't need any experience. And if you did it in high school, you're like, hey, I kind of liked it, but I don't really know. We have students from all different skill levels. There's novice divisions, there's the junior division, and there's the open division. So whether you are very competitive, whether you are just learning and want to figure it out, the team can take any student, but we can build you up to being whatever it is you want to be. And so if you're interested, definitely sign up for Comp 52, okay, speech to debate team.
Congrats to Delta's forensics team. Now we take a look at the valuable resources available through CalWorks, including a program designed to support students in need of eyeglasses.
That's right. It's incredible to see how our campus community comes together to ensure every student has access to essential resources. Here's the story.
Hi, I'm Katrina Allison Jaggers, and I'm the resource specialist for Delta College CalWorks. The New Eyes program is a way to obtain free eyeglasses. Any of our students can participate in New Eyes simply by providing us with their eye prescription. At that point, we schedule an appointment with them where they're allowed to choose the frames that they like. And then we send the prescription to the New Eyes office. New Eyes will create the glasses for our students and send them to them in the mail within 7 to 10 working days.
The New Eyes program is a great resource. And now, calling all art enthusiasts, we'll be discussing a campus job position available at our very own Horton Art Gallery. If you have a passion for art and want to gain hands-on experience, this could be the perfect opportunity for you.
Hello, welcome to Delta College at the Horton Art Gallery. My name is Jan Martinez, I'm the gallery coordinator. And at Delta College, every student has a story to tell, but today we are highlighting one of the student workers here at Delta College, Johnny Sparks.
Hi, I'm Johnny. I've been here for 2 years at Delta College, and I'm currently enrolled into 3 classes: Women's History, Geography of California, and Sculpture. I only go on campus for 2 days out of the week for sculpture, which isn't bad, and I'm currently working on sculpting a head of myself, which is interesting, and I've been working on it for a few months. But not only am I taking classes here, but I've been working on campus at the art gallery. I do installations for the shows, and I run errands for the gallery coordinator. It's been a lot of fun experiences, and I would recommend that any student looking for a job should look at the job opportunities here on campus.
We're calling for applications right now for art students who are majors or minors in the arts, and you can contact the gallery either via email or at my email at jan.barleys@deltacollege.edu, or stop by the gallery and see me. Hope to see you soon at the gallery.
We'll be serving up the latest in sports news with a spotlight on our women's beach volleyball team. Stay tuned to hear about the team and the comparison between beach volleyball and regular volleyball. Here's Alan Solorio with the story.
And we are at UOP witnessing Delta's beach volleyball team face Sacramento City and Sierra. We asked Coach Hummel and a few players about the game and the season so far.
We're just out here, we want to get better every day and compete at a high level. The girls they're doing a good job, and a lot of them have never played before, so the expectation is really just to keep getting better and learn the game and grow individually and together as a team.
I just think we're working on getting better and just learning the sport and trying to create like a bond between the team for indoor.
I asked Coach Hummel and Emily about the differences in beach volleyball and regular volleyball and how they use beach volleyball to help with regular volleyball during the season.
So lots of differences. So in beach volleyball, we play with 2 players on the court versus 6 players on the court. We have 5 teams of 2. And we also, there's a lot of different rules. So it's a big difference between the indoor game versus beach. So learning, all of our girls played indoor that are playing beach, so they've had to learn the beach game. So we've been utilizing beach to help keep us in shape and training year round and competing at a high level year round to really help their indoor game. However, we do have some athletes that are interested in moving on for beach specifically. And so it's great because it allows them to have more opportunities to transfer to the four-year schools.
Yeah, it definitely. I have also been practicing indoor while in the beach season, and I feel like my shots from hitting front row, I feel like I have more shots from beach, and I also might be jumping a little higher, so we'll see.
Well, there you go. That's the differences between beach volleyball and volleyball. I'm Alan Toloyo from DCTV News. Bye.
Our next story takes a closer look at our Campus Basic Needs Center, a vital resource hub providing support to students facing food insecurity, housing challenges, and more.
Here's DCTV's Estefania Perez-Picon's story.
I'm Estefi Perez-Picon with DCTV News. Today we take a dive on students who are assisted by the Basic Needs Center here at San Joaquin Delta College.
There are many programs offered here at San Joaquin Delta College for all students to achieve their greatness. Today, we cover the Basic Needs Center and see the true impact of what one center has on students.
My name is William Harmon. I'm studying communications.
So my name is Rachel. I am in the EM major.
My name is Michael Foster. I am taking HVAC and I am 23.
Personally, it has benefit me in needs hygiene, clothing, whatever it needs. Get me started, get me on my feet, and, show me the proper way of getting back into society. And
because of the services they had here, like the laundry service, when I first got settled in here for 2 years, I was using the laundry service heavily, especially because I had roommates who would overuse the laundry at home. So that was really helpful. Getting acquainted with CalFresh, that was a service that they provided. And I was really good on food assistance, so that was really helpful.
By helping me with clothes, wash, food, and assistance with getting to and from school by using gas cards.
Providing me with all the basic needs that I need, especially the book vouchers. Books can get expensive, and being able to have that there accessible to me, has actually led me to being able to take more classes, which has helped so much.
It's great. It makes you want to achieve. It makes you want to do something with yourself, because you're around so many people who are getting ready to graduate, have done it, and are telling you about what they went through, and so you want to be there too. So.
The dance department hosted a dance event this spring. Here is Professor Philip A. Japong to share his insights.
Huffington Theater, it's been good. It was good. I mean, it was good yesterday, it was great today. I love their dancers' energy, and I, of course, love the audience, the spirit that they brought actually made everything, complete. So that was good. Here at Delta College, I've been teaching since 2018. Yeah, for me personally, I actually did my master's, my undergrad and my master's at the University of Ghana, in Ghana. And I came here 2016 and I started teaching around the Bay Area and of course at Delta College as well. Over here I teach African traditional dance, I teach choreography, I teach production. And the production class is what produced the show this evening.
The horticulture department has been building Mustang Acres, a student-run farm that aims to address food insecurity. Here is Ashley Hallinan's Equity Honors Project that highlights it.
Yes, in this piece, I sit down with the horticulture professor, Tina Candelo-Mize.
I'm Tina Candelo-Mize, and I'm a professor of horticulture and plant science, and I'm also the discipline chair for agriculture. Mustang Acres is a 2-acre polyculture market farm and also an urban farm. So what that means by polyculture is that there are multiple cropping systems within that small 2-acre area. It's a market farm because what's harvested will go toward a market. And it's an urban farm because it's in the middle of Stockton. The long-term goals is to help address food insecurity within our campus community. In food security efforts, there's a deficiency in fresh market food. So you get a lot of boxed goods, you get a lot of non-perishables, but there's still a deficiency in access to fresh produce in people who experience food insecurity. Part of Mustang Acres' long-term goals is to help alleviate some of that. Short-term goals, we have production goals that vary by season. And so our cultural practices, so basically everything we do to maintain the area, are dictated by season. And the other part of our goals is to have staffing to do those activities, to do the cultural management and to obtain those production goals. We currently have 2 student staff members. One's an intern through the Excel internship program, and one is a general helper. Part of our fairly short-term goal is to have at least a part-time staff member dedicated to Mustang Acres. Because it is a huge labor requirement. Most of what we do is organic production, so that requires a lot of hand labor. We're working to have minimal waste, and so again, that's where the food pantry comes in, but then also we're going to be starting a vermicomposting program where we're going to have a special kind of livestock that are worms, and they're going to be taking any kind of production waste that we have and repurposing it into their nutrient dense castings. And then those castings will end up back at the Mustang Acres, so then we're returning those nutrients back to the soil. The one thing about agriculture is it's not just growing the produce, there's so much more involved, and there's a lot of career opportunities out there for the circular economy, and there's a lot of workforce development that's happening in our region, in that area, so that'll be a really great transferable skill. So students in the program, they benefit from it because they get the hands-on experience of doing edible landscaping and market gardening. And another long-term goal is that we'll have more integration of activities between the different disciplines within ag. So I'm hoping to see ag business students, the ones who are marketing our produce, taking our subscription boxes to local staff and faculty, hoping that the ag business students will take a big role in that marketing of it. And then I'd like to see even our animal science students get involved eventually, and maybe we start growing some poultry that will produce eggs, and maybe we'll even get some honey at some point. That's kind of really big picture what I see, but essentially the ag students will get from planting all the way to marketing, all the way up the supply chain. They'll get that experience, and not just in the hand labor part of it, but a lot that goes behind the scenes. Crop production planning is a really huge skill to learn for students, and that could be a transferable skill no matter if they're growing edible crops or greenhouse crops or nursery crops, to be able to develop a production plan and to know who your end market is, and then all of the steps along the way that need to happen so you can meet your market goals. Plus, if they work here, they get to take home produce, and that's always nice. And then for our campus community, for folks who can financially support the program, they'll get fresh produce through a subscription box or through our market. And then for folks who maybe need a little more help with food security, they'll be able to purchase fresh produce on a sliding scale, and then we'll also have it available at the food pantry. And then we're also working on like a work trade program where students can come out and spend a couple hours of volunteer time, and then they get to take home produce. So it's not just that they're getting free produce, but then they have the opportunity to learn those skills on their own and then take that home and then be able to produce from there. Come get involved with the program.
And that wraps up our show. We hope you enjoyed catching up on this episode. And as always, the goal with our programming is to highlight stories that matter to the people on our campus and in our community. I'm Ashley Hallinoon.
And I'm Joseph Burgos Velarda. Please remember, if you have a story idea, please be in touch with us through social media. You can find us at DMediaSJDC.
Thanks for watching!